Happy New Year's, everyone. Let me tip my glass to you and say Happy New Year's. We're going to do a Hump Day Happy Hour Goodwill haul. I told some folks that I would show them the items I picked up from Goodwill, the Goodwill outlet in Newcastle, Delaware. It's located at 400 Centerpoint Boulevard in Newcastle, and it is awesome. So I never have experienced a Goodwill outlet before. They do it per pound. It was $1.39 per pound. And literally, instead of you going into a Goodwill and there being clothes on racks, they have these big, huge bins. I've seen these bins before. Usually these are the same bins that they have you put your donations in when you go to a Goodwill. Or you might see how sometimes, if you've ever seen in the back of a thrift store or I'd say a Goodwill, they have these big, huge plastic bins, gray or blue. Well, that's what they have out on the sales floor at the Goodwill outlet or the one I went to in Delaware. It is filled with, it was about at least 20 bins that just had a whole bunch of items in them, and it was your job to go through the bins and look and see what you wanted. And you fill up your cart, then you wheel your cart at the end onto the weight, like right at the register, they have this thing that weighs. And what I'm going to show you today, I spent $40 on. And she told me usually when you have heavy items, like some of the items I have, they will charge you per the item, make you take them out, so that they I assume so they get a better picture of what the weight is of just your clothes and other items, and then they'll charge you. But she just said, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna charge you 40. It was 41, I think, and like 10 cents or something. And I said, that's fine. I thought it was great because I'll show you the one item that I found, two items that I found that were already priced $39.99. And so for me getting everything I got for $40, I thought it was a great deal. You can tell me whether or not you think it's a great deal. So let's move on. The happy hour drink is some Moscato, and this is just barefoot Moscato. Let me show it to you. It's 9% alcohol by volume. This barefoot is from California, I believe, but Moscato is a sweet, yeah, it's from California. Moscato is just a sweet wine. I like the taste of this Moscato, and I especially like the taste of it because it was given to me. It was free, so you can't complain about that. But on the front of here, it says that this Barefoot Moscato was a gold 95 point 2017 California State Fair Wine Competition winner. And let's get started. Okay, so, and I meant to grab my magnifying glass for one of these items I'm going to show you. But this here is just a nice serving bowl. Look at it. If you can tell, looks like it was never used, wasn't marked up in any way. I love the red color. My little couple accessories I have, like my toaster oven over there is a red KitchenAid toaster. My Keurig is red. And then I have like appliances. Did I leave this open? No. Chandler left it open. Bryce left it open. Okay. But my couple of appliances I have, and even like my spatulas and stuff, are usually red. So I love that this serving bowl by RE, which is Room Essentials. Yeah, Room Essentials. And where do you usually purchase Room Essentials items from? I've seen this before. Is this a Walmart brand or a Target? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. But this serving bowl, it says dishwasher and microwave safe. It's Room Essentials stoneware. I'm going to show that to you again on the back. I thought this was a really nice serving bowl. This does not have any type of name on it, but I love this as a drinking mug. I just love the design on this. It reminds you of one of the mandalas that you see in the adult coloring books. And this is all black, and then this is a off-white. And again, there's no markings on this cup, so I couldn't tell you exactly what brand it is. But it didn't look very, like, terribly used. Now, this pot, I was really happy to find. It is clay. I'm not sure. Now, this looks like this is peeling a little plastic. But nevertheless, this serving dish says made in Portugal. And I cannot read anything else that's on the bottom. But let me show you. It has these numbers here. It does say made in Portugal. I have it flipped upside down. I couldn't tell what any of this said, but I did like the color of it. This is all orange on the inside, another off-white. So I'm going to clean that. And I had a friend over here and they were looking at it and they said that this is made out of clay, so I probably can't put it in the oven. So I am going to pull out my magnifying glass to really try to read what the back of this says, because I would love to be able to actually bake in that. So I don't know. If you've ever seen one like it, or just from looking at it you can tell what it's made out of, then you let me know. All right, so these glasses are by Krosno, Poland. So these two glasses are the same, and they're nice, heavy glasses. You see there, Krosno. So this one bin I found had some really, like actually a majority of the stuff I found was all from one bin. And I don't know if that was just like a donation from one person in this bin, but it had some really nice stuff in terms of some designer things, because this bin is where I found these glasses, the stoneware, and where I found these designer shoes I'm going to show you, as well as this designer top that I bought my son. But these two glasses are by Krosno, Poland. I like these. I thought they were nice, heavy glasses, and I can definitely use glasses. So I picked up these two. You can see that this needs definitely cleaning. But I picked up these two glasses. I thought that these were the same exact two because they were in the same bin, but they were not. These are some different glasses, and I'll just compare the two so you can see. See, these are two different glasses. I didn't know. I thought I was grabbing all four. So those two are alike, and these two are alike. There's no name on these glasses, but again, nice heavy glasses to drink out of. Really happy to find this. Going back to the fact that I told you I have red accessories in my kitchen, and I had just, my electric kettle that I had at home had just broken. It was the one I had from Aldi, which I loved. But this works really well still. As you can see, it's KitchenAid. It is a KitchenAid teapot. This was all that I really noticed on it that was messed up. But the inside of this, let me just make sure. The inside of this kettle looked really good. Of course, I just wanted to clean it out with vinegar. The lid looks good. So I was happy to find this. This to me was an awesome find. So when I saw this, I couldn't believe it because I just spent money ordering one of these on Amazon. Now, in particular, this carafe that I ordered on Amazon was not a Rubbermaid one, but this is Rubbermaid. And I ordered this type of carafe in particular where you have the insert in the middle that you can put fruit into and let it sit in your water and infuse in your water or whatever beverage you have. Because you can do that with tea and make iced tea, put real peaches in it or pineapple so that real fruit flavor can infuse. But this has a double nozzle, so that type, I guess, so that no pieces of fruit or anything would come out. And then this one does not have the parts to kind of hold anything in. But this is made by Rubbermaid. This does screw off. Oh, it actually doesn't screw off. It pops off. See, that pops off. And then this comes out. And again, this is a Rubbermaid carafe. Doesn't look used hardly at all. Dooney & Burke wallet. And I thought it was really cute. And you see it has a Goodwill sticker on it for $15, but at the Goodwill outlet, it was just $1.39 a pound. It was as much items as you want in there. And this is the inside of the wallet. I thought this little multicolored zipper is very cute. This is an old Dooney & Burke style, but hey, it's fine by me. But this little Coach cosmetic bag in gray, thought it was really cute. Got the little Coach handle on it, the little Coach key tag, excuse me. And then you can see in here, they originally were trying to sell this for $20 at Goodwill. And let me show you the inside of it. It still looks really good. So I'm using this as a little cosmetic bag. So I'm a sucker for silk. I love anything silk. And this is 100% silk scarf. Let me show you there. There's no actual brand name on this, or name of a brand, excuse me, on this silk scarf. It's just purple and a gold color, purple and gold. And so I love this. I'm going to be tying my hair up with this for those who have the hair type texture that I do. or certain ethnicities, you have to be able to make sure you keep moisture in your hair. So satin or silk is really good to tie your hair up with. So that's what I plan on using this for. I was telling you about one of those shirts, and you have to excuse the wrinkles. This is dirty, but I wanted to show it to you. We washed this like way back when I first got it, close to Christmas. We washed this t-shirt. My son has already worn it. But this white Armani Exchange t-shirt in a large, there it is, so you can see. This was, when I found this t-shirt, it looked, I don't think it had the tag on it, but you see as white as it is, no stains, looked brand new. Matter of fact, it wasn't even as wrinkled as it is now when I found it in the bin. So, look, I can smell his cologne on this. But my son has already worn this. It fits him well. So I was really happy to find this because he's into his clothing and fashion and stuff now. So here goes one of the items that I mentioned to me that for me paying $40 for just some of the things I've already showed you and everything else I'm getting ready to show you, I was really happy to find this. This is a tray. Really nice wooden tray. These metal handles. Can you guess already where this is from? You might have already seen it. I haven't been in this store in a long time. And let me show you the back. Back has this, so to make sure it doesn't slide against the table. But look where it's from. It's from Pier 1. This by itself was $39.99. So I told you about the Goodwill outlet and how things happen. I didn't explain to you, and I'm sorry, let me jump off topic, go back to this real quick. Do you see it's this beautiful mosaic? And you can feel it, it's so nice. And it's not rough. You can feel a little bit of like it coming up, but it's not rough that it would cut your fingers. I love this mosaic. When I saw it, I was so happy to find this. Well, I found this in one of the bins, and this is how the Goodwill outlet works. So they do what's called a flip every hour. So if you're not familiar with Goodwill outlets, I'm assuming this is how all of them work. And we go into this Goodwill outlet, first time doing it. So I learned while we're shopping, we got in there about 11:10. While we're shopping, about 11:50, they're like, okay, all customers behind the red line. And I'm like, what? And so I see all the customers take their cart, like these other people are pros. They got their cart, they just go back over by the red line. And I'm like, what's going on? So I asked one of the people, I said, what's going on? Why do we gotta go by the red line, behind the red line? And the red line is up by the front of the store where all the carts and stuff are. All the employees have to come get those bins that are already on the floor and move them off the floor and bring out new bins. They do what's called a flip every hour. Who knew? Like, y'all have that much merchandise in the back that you gotta flip it? So if you know about Goodwill outlets, tell me about the process. Like, is this stuff that they're giving us the chance to first get before it goes to the stores? Or is it this stuff that's already been at the stores and now it's coming to us, I'm assuming? I don't know, but I love the process because it was just brand new to me and I had never been in a situation like that. So by 12 o'clock, they blew the whistle, the horn, whatever it was, and all of us customers came back onto the floor to look through these new bins that they had brought out. So literally they wheel out all the 20-something bins that's already out there and bring out new ones. Well, I say all that to say, this tray I had found between the 11 to 12 hour. Well, I'm shopping after 12 and I run up on this lady who has this in her cart. And I thought she had my cart for a second. But I saw my cart and I was like, oh. I said, we both got the same tray. And she said, yeah, I just found it when they rang it at 12. And I said, ma'am, would you want to barter and let me get that tray since I had the other tray during the first, She was like, no. She wanted her tray. I mean, I couldn't fault her. So I was like, this is beautiful. But I could have had two of these. So now I kind of know. When you're there to Goodwill outlet and they're flipping, you might find an identical item, especially if you think that it should be two or something. You could find it again. So all that being said, I was happy about that tray. This is another item I'm so happy about. And on Instagram, there's a lady by the name of Pretty Miki 46, and she loves showing the stuff she finds at her Goodwills and her thrift stores. But Pretty Miki she's a chef, she's a cook. And she will find stuff in thrift stores that, she brings attention to me to kind of keep my eye out for, and that are also quality products. But I knew this was a quality cutting board simply because I had been to a wedding, not a wedding, excuse me, a wine festival, a wine and music festival in the summertime, and there was a vendor there selling wooden cutting boards. And he had wooden cutting boards that were beautiful like this, that were more beautiful than this. But when I saw this, now both sides aren't as not like this side could probably use some buffing and some mineral oil, but this side shows you definitely the beauty of this cutting board. And this is for food. So when I saw this, you should feel this is heavy. This is real wood. So, and I just wish I knew the different types of wood to know what wood this what is. But when I saw this, I knew this was coming home with me. This within itself, y'all. Forget the Pier 1 tray. Forget the designer shoes I got down here. This right here originally had to be no less than like $200. Because seeing that vendor at the wine festival, his cutting boards, the smallest cutting board was probably like 175. Like, these natural woods like this really cost a lot. So let me stop running on. I found this, and there is a company name on this. This says Mountain Woods. Yeah, I think that says Mountain Woods. So I have to look them up. Yeah, let me show you on the side there. This is a Mountain Woods cutting board. But just to get a little closer so that you can see the beauty of this board. So this is the side that's a little scratched up. I could probably maybe get that buffed out. But do you see the natural grain of the wood? Because when I saw that man's boards at the wine festival, they were gorgeous. But look at this side. And that's by Mountain Woods. So that right there, I made my money's worth off of that. Let me take a little drink. Happy New Year! This was a NASA t-shirt. And I think I've seen these in like Ross. But this company is called Chemistry. This was in a large. And once I get this washed and clean, I know my daughter would love having this. She actually did a summer internship last summer at the Jet Propulsion Lab in California. And I saw this one. I thought she would probably like this too. This says Polaroid land camera. Oh no, this is actually Polaroid. I thought this was Chemistry t-shirt too. But that says Polaroid there, and it says Polaroid is the camera for a whole new generation. I'm not sure what this says. But nah, Mama ain't wearing no crop top. So a Van Houston. This was at Kohl's. $40 tie. Let me show you. The company, it says to be tied with the flex collar by Van Houston. This was in there, and I thought this would be a great tie when I go see my godfather to bestow to him. So I've always had this thing for furs and minks, and I know a lot of people are into faux fur, but I don't know. I love me a good fur, and I've never found one to have for myself. So when I saw this mink, and this is a Hong Kong fur company, it says Alaska Mink. And let me show you the inside of it. And this is how it clips to hold together. So this is, no, it's not a big piece, but I said I'm going to try to get creative. See maybe how I could wear this just to protect my neck, you know, keep my neck warm, like a scarf under a coat. If not, you all know I like to do flea markets. If you haven't watched my videos and heard, I love doing flea markets, so I know I can get this sold at a flea market too. I mean, right there, a real mink, that probably was the $40 too. So I found this cute little dress, and I do like to find things that can go to consignment stores. And so this was Renee C. Made in USA. This maxi is cute. This might be a little maxi dress for me to keep around as like summer goals, you know. But it's long, pretty pattern. That navy orange and the navy blues, the lighter blue, that Tiffany blue and the white and orange. This is really cute. This would be nice for a wine and jazz festival or something. And the Goodwill tag says large. I didn't see another tag in here that actually had a size on it because that doesn't say the actual size. And then this dress is by Honey, and it does say extra large. And I thought this was something that I could end up wearing to work. I do like the colors of it. So come spring, summer, I thought this would be a nice dress to wear. This is in a large, and it says $49. Club Room Slim Fit. This is a Macy's, a shirt sold at Macy's. And so let me show you that this is a men's dress shirt. Yeah, I like that pocket. That pocket is different. There goes the tag. So, you know, $40 for everything I got. I can't. This is by Lily White. It is in a large. But I thought it was a nice shirt for the spring or summer. Just even for me to wear to work. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if it'll fit me. Cute little pocket. But if it doesn't fit me, it won't be bad to go to consignment. We have a consignment store here in Maryland called Curvy Girl. And they've been pretty, I've done pretty okay with them. And I love this stainless steel measuring spoon. I mean, excuse me, not a measuring spoon, but for me to put, like, when I'm cooking, I'm going to leave this on the oven and I can rest the spoons or whatever utensils I use when I'm cooking. This says Amco, A-M-C-O, stainless china. But nice, big. Got to clean all of these. But yeah, just to sit right there on the stove. So I found all these knives. I'm going to show them to you one by one unless it's a duplicate. But I've never seen this company before that says, yes, tools of the trade. And I thought these were really nice stainless steel knives to have. So a couple of these are in there, I think the same size. Oh, actually may not be. But so there's this one. There's a couple what I probably would consider steak knives. There's these two knives. And like I was saying, I know Pretty Miki 46 would enjoy what I picked up. So I need to clean all of these, but really good knives to have. I'm assuming this also was part of the set. It was in there. It just doesn't say tools of the trade, but they are stainless steel scissors. Look at this. Nice butcher knife. That's another one of those steak knives. Here goes one of these paring knives, I believe that is. And then this doesn't have tools of the trade on it, but it also is stainless steel as well. And it has the same handle, so I'm assuming this is all part of these tools of the trade set. Now, I went ahead and got this pan. This was nothing special in particular about this pan. I don't even see a name on it, but I did think it was something I could use, this baker's pan, because I was given a caramel corn recipe, and I think that I could spread out all of the popcorn in this to be able to like mix it up. So I thought this was a good pan to have. This basket by Home Goods, and this is a really nice sturdy basket. This was a great find. As you see here, the tag is still on it from Home Goods. It was originally, oh, sorry about that. It was originally $9.99. Then they had it priced down to $5.99. Somehow, whoever bought it at $5.99, they didn't use it. It's still very intact. Nice brown basket. Figure out somewhere in my house to use it. And then I definitely was happy about this basket. There was no tag at all on there, but I love these nice wooden handles. Yeah, and no tag on there to actually know where the basket was purchased from, but really nice for even like putting some dirty clothes in. These designer shoes that I found that I am not going to wear because they're not in my size. These here are by Charles David. They are the Gazin Vort. This is a 9.5. The price on these originally were $69.99. These were never worn. You see they're Charles by Charles David. Those big old wedges. This is like a jean material. So these are in 9.5. These would go great for me to sell at a consignment store. Now these here, the sticker was taken off of these, but they were never worn. These are in an 8.5. This color, you all. But 8.5, this is by, it says Cape Ribbon. I have never heard of this brand of shoe, but it's a beautiful gold color. Look at that heel. That heel is probably about 3-inch heel. But as I said before, never worn. Even though that sticker was taken off, they were never worn. See those heels? Here goes a beautiful pair of Vince Camuto. These are for the summertime, but these were worn. I think the size on these are 8.5. They are leather upper, but really cute shoe. Let me put this down. Look at that buckle on the side. You actually zip them down to get into them, but really cute buckle, says Vince Camuto. And this is a patent leather orange. But these are cute. I know I got some girlfriends who would love to have these for the summertime. And with that gold there at the tip as well. But you can tell they were worn. The last two pair of shoes I have to show you. Now let me take these out. I put these in just to keep, you know, the shape of the shoe. But these are Michael Kors. These are leather. Look at that wedge. Michael Kors in the back. The heel isn't done, I think, badly. To me, they look like they could have been worn, but it's not done down. You know, it's not ran down badly. These are really cute. These are size 10. So these are size 10 Michael Kors. Like I said, I put that in there just to keep the shape of the shoe. And then last but not least, this shoe is called Tsubo, T-S-U-B-O. They are a size 9. This is a suede, a black suede. But how cute is this shoe? Look at that wedge.
Evil, good, evil.
And these were worn. But really cute shoe. So that is, you all, I mean, tell me, what do you think for $41 at the Goodwill outlet? Were these great purchases? Did I really get my money's worth? I mean, I feel so. I think just on that wood cutting board. And because I know how expensive wood cutting boards can be, that right there took the cake. Because a wood cutting board can be like $200 at the least, and not even one that size. I've seen a cheese wood cutting board that is real good wood cost too much. I mean, it's not cost too much, but cost a lot of money. So I was happy with my Goodwill haul. Please in the comments let me know how you feel about my Goodwill haul. Thank you for staying around this long. Let me toast again to you. Happy New Year. This 2020, I wish many blessings and good fortunes for everyone. And just, you know, for us to be prosperous, not only in wealth, but in our health. So everybody, let's make this an awesome 2020 on purpose. It's up to you. Bye, everybody. Thanks for staying tuned and coming back to see me again. I'm Miss Black Gold, and Happy New Year to you and your families. Take care.